Hey, what's up, YouTube? It is Tiffany coming back with another video. Today, we are going to talk about outro videos. I don't know about you guys, but I have seen a number of different outro videos from various photo booth owners, and a lot of them, to me, make your videos look more professional. And they come off as, "Hey, I'm a business person who is taking my business serious. I put some thought into my business, and it's just a nice little added touch to all of your videos." To me, it's another option as well to market yourself, because a lot of times, depending on how your overlays look, some people like to put their business name in the overlay, some people don't. But if you, either way, if you do or you don't, if you have a nice outro video, I think that is also another kind of wow factor to grab people's attention and kind of, put your stamp on every video that you create. So today we're going to hop in. I'm going to show you a quick little tool that'll help you make a nice outro video, a professional outro video without much, expertise in creating that type of thing. I created mine in literally like 10 or 15 minutes. I spent about $10 through this website, and yeah, I used it this weekend. And so I'm going to show you guys how to create the video and then go in Snappic and put that video in, so you'll be good to go for your next event. All right, so let's hop in. But before we do, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And what's the other one? Don't forget to share this video. All the good things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So that this channel can continue to be of value to more and more people. All right, so let's hop in. Okay, so first things first, the website that you need to go to. Shoot, I forgot to pin myself. Give me a second here so that you can see me when I click around here. All right, so everything is pinned. All right, so this is the website that you want to go to here. And I'll put this in the description, placeit.net. And literally what you're going to do in here is type in outro or intro videos. It doesn't matter. So intro video. This is going to give you a myriad of different options to choose from. I personally wanted to find something that was similar to my theme of my photo booth. So the name of my company is Magical Moments. So I wanted to find something that kind of gave me that vibe. But here's one here that you might want to use. They have a lot of different options in here. You could play around with it. And so we're just going to use this one as an example. So essentially what you're going to want to do here, I could use this too, because you can actually change the colors, all of that fun jazz. And that's what I did. I found one that was similar to what I thought Magical Moments kind of gave that vibe. And then I changed the color scheme. So you should already have this. If you haven't already, with your logo created, make sure you know your colors, the numbers, the names of your colors, so you can go in here, the font, all of that stuff, and you can tweak everything that you're creating, all of your ads, all of your pictures, whatever you're creating for your business, all your cards, all of them should have the same logos, same color schemes, same fonts. You want to be consistent throughout, right? Again, because we want to look professional. So you would go in, whatever your color scheme is, you could go in here, find that. I like to, use the specific colors that are from my my business. So like I said, I changed that, click custom in here, and I typed in that number that I had pulled that directly out of Canva. And so you can go in here and make sure your color scheme is right. If you want to add any words, you can, where the magic happens or something, you can add that there. And then you also want to go in and then upload your image for your logo, right? So I went in here. I'm going to see, here's my logo here. I'm just doing this for an example for you guys to see. Like this, right? So if this were mine, I would go back in here and probably make this circular. So I'd probably drop it into Canva and put it in a circular frame, just because I think that would match better with this. But for the purposes of this, I'm going to leave it. So that's essentially all I had to do. And then they also have some music that's automatically on here. I personally took the music off, but obviously it's up to you, right? You can go in there and search around for different sounds and music to see what you like to add to your video. I don't usually typically have music in my videos. So I was like, what's the point of me having music on my outro video? And then it'll process it. It takes a few seconds. And this is what it will look like. So this is actually another good one I could use for my photo booth as well if I wanted to make something new. But yeah, I would just fix up those color schemes, and that's a beautiful video, guys, for like 2 minutes worth of work, right? So from there, I would click download, and let me exit out of this here. From there, I would click download. You would have to pay. Mine was $9. I'm pretty sure, I think all of them are around that, unless you want to get some type of monthly membership, which I didn't sign up for, but obviously you could do that. Downloaded that to my computer, and then I'm going to hop in Snappic to show you guys where you go from there. And actually you can see, Snappic gives you, it plays some of your older videos. So this is one of my videos from this weekend where I actually used my outro video. So you can see I created this overlay, and then at the end, because I didn't have my business name on the overlay like I like to do sometimes, I was able to input that outro video there that looked nice and clean. All right, so I'm just going to use an existing event, a past event, to kind of tinker around with you guys and show you, because I don't have anything made for an upcoming event yet. So let's just do this one here. I didn't even do anything with it. So I'm going to view this old one from a template that I had created. And we're going to go in down here to our templates. And so let's pretend we're going to use this one here. I'm editing this 360. All right. So typically what I do when I'm creating a template for my events with Snappic is I drop my overlay in here. But because I am going to have an outro video where I do not want the overlay on top of the outro video, I'm going to do it differently. All right. So I'm going to go into my timeline. I'm going to add an element, and then I'm going to add uploaded video. So the uploaded video, wherever you want it to be, if you want yours at the beginning, because some people like to have it there, obviously it's an intro video at that point. But for me, I want mine at the end. So it's called uploaded video. I'm going to have it at the end. And this is where you would click and drop that in. So one key thing to note, however, is that this asks for it to be 5 MB, right? So that's a very small file. If I pop in my downloads, I probably could see that whatever size this file was when they sent it to me directly from the website, it was way bigger than that, because it probably was 1080p or something like that quality. So I did end up, I think I dropped it into iMovie and saved it at a lower quality to make my file size smaller. I'm sure there's probably an easier way to do that. That's just the way that I do it. But so obviously you have to do that to make sure that you're fitting within that file size. So from there, I'm going to go in, and here's my new video that I compressed. As you can see, well, actually, this isn't the one. Actually, that's an old one that I had compressed. Here we are. New outro. Yep, that's the compressed version. Sorry about that. So then I'm uploading that here. And again, that's less than the 5 megabytes size. And then what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go back into timeline. Let me go back to these other elements of my video. Now this makes it a little bit more time consuming from when I typically do a normal video without the outro video, because I have to add the overlay to each element of this video versus just doing the master overlay. So it does take a little bit more work, but I thought it was worth it. So then I'm gonna have to come in here and add a new overlay onto each element, right? So let's see if I have an old overlay in here that I can just play around with. Here's one. So for this one, I'd have to go in here, click the overlay there, go in this one, click the overlay again, and then I just keep doing that for each one of these elements. Now, obviously, you don't have to have the overlay on the entire video, right? So maybe you decide that the last 10 seconds of your video, or however many seconds, you don't want the overlay. But the bottom line is, or the point is, that I don't want the overlay over top of the uploaded video. And if you were to put it here under master settings and put your overlay here, it's going to be over the entire video, including the outro. So I didn't want that. So I literally went in each one of my elements this weekend and added the overlay. And then at the end, what you always want to do is preview the timeline. If you guys didn't know about this cool feature that Snappic has, it's great because a lot of times I like to go in here and tinker with some of the effects and stuff like that from the preset templates. And so it's good to kind of get an idea of what that looks like without having to go back and forth to the phone every time you make some edits. So whenever I, make all of those edits and I'm done, I go in here to preview timeline. I let that run. Must not be a lot of people on because this is moving really fast. I let that run, and then this will give me an idea of what my end product will look like, just in case, again, this is where sometimes you might catch, oh, I made a misspelling on the overlay, or, oh, I don't like this effect, or whatever the case may be. So this is gonna download the video, and hypothetically speaking, this is what my end product will look like. Again, I didn't click every element to add the overlay, but the important part is that in the end, when I get that outro video in, it is not going to have the overlay on there. And there you go. All right, guys. So that was, how to make an outro video in less than 10 minutes. I've been talking for more than 10 minutes, but it definitely didn't take us that long to make this outro video. Like I said, you can go into this website, and it is plenty of outro videos that you could play around with if you are perfectionists and like me sometimes, right? But there's plenty of things in here that you can play around with and find one that you think suits your business best. And again, they're very affordable and very easy to figure out and tweak, change the color scheme, and all that fun jazz. So I hope this video was helpful, and I hope that you are able to make a perfect outro video for your next event. All right, like I always say, get down in the comments if you guys have any questions or any specific topics you'd like me to cover. I am here to help you so we both can grow our business together. All right, so I'll catch you next time, YouTube. Bye.